Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good afternoon. Memo bibi akwaba eba Dr. Renshaw so. And idi mo aba na wa share video no de amame. Why? Na ebedi nkomo. Nkomo bebre wo wa esi edi. Na yedi yi etu ye. Be sure so what about the reintroduction of tool. Ubekaya government ebo modi answer utra road tool. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government. Omutwa road toll. Na Sebio, the question will be say, what was the purpose? What was the reason why in Tia Omutwa road toll? Government ama Ghana for the main reason why in Tia Yitwa road toll. Yewa Ghana for that sorry ya. You say road toll yejije ye twem enunti efri na ekono. Maybe be a Ghana bia ye gigi a road toll bia no. Emma nkofo nkonkoye adwuma. Wo mo boot man na nkaka abesi etwemu ana nkomo gigi scan kakra. Eno no. Aban no ema yeti ase se nya de a road toll ye be de ye be gigi ye de. Ye be gigi bie. Now, atere se Akufo-Addo. Me nsa kankra ta bi a kire se obey reintroduce road toll. So when the cancellation of payment of tolls, in I think it said 2000 and I think 2000 and 2022. I cancel a year road tolls. Yes, unexpectedly, and abano a year road tolls led by the government. Ebe cancel road toll led by the transport minister. Our president Akufo-Addo no angasa ne cousin. Now, yenyan ntiyese road toll ne say babie. Now, question is on what basis and our purpose of campaigning and they cancel the payment of road tolls? Was the objective until they cancel road toll? No, has it been achieved? Why the reintroduction of road tolls? You see, honestly, this particular government, now I'm trying to understand how their brains operate. I'm trying to, I want to find words to even describe the president and then the ministers. Until every month, until every month we pay the president, we pay the ministers, we pay the cabinet ministers, the council of state. The question I ask myself is la. A government, you are in power, that you're supposed to get the best ideas from the country to initiate your friends and programs and policies. What the sorry? Now what team amwakwate di ane kwanya magana for? Oh, yenkotwa road toll mu. Na panyan. Ni akotwa road toll mu. With no reasoning, no rationale behind it. Yes, sorry. Oh, we have to reintroduce road toll. Na panyan. Na yesa the road tolls about. What kind of government do we have, gra? Honestly, this Akufo-Addo government, they are a waste of Ghanaian our time. They have wasted our time. Ojiaba TV says they have wasted our time. Wait, not just nothing seems to work as if corona is chimpanzee being it's like an ape. Abu bina or your president will because on there is no difference between this MPP government and animals. There's no difference. As a human being, the difference between a human being and an animal, they say, Animals don't think. They act on impulse. Human beings, you are supposed to think, to know the right from wrong, wrong from right. But when it comes to this government, when it comes to Akufo-Addo's government, it's like the so-called people that claim they have been to the Yales and the Harvard and the Oxford are just fools. Excuse my French. Are just dumb and stupid. Just say, we don't even have any focus, any aim. Okay, this is how we want the nation to go. This is the plans. This is what we have for the nation. Okay, Ghana, me percent a court say, at this particular time, no, let us have policy thinkers, policy makers, people made up of ideas. There be. Yenya sorry a. The ebe kaya koma, ebe kaya adwene no. Na ye dimu panyan. Se so jeni sorry anopa. Na so feel say obi abu obi ebra obi a na just say yama command monko book just say what. Oh Charlie. On my ben crying. On my ben crying. You so and yenya Jimmy for no sorry breaking it. When I look at MPP leaders, they make kind last 2 years, I said it. They say there is no leadership. There is no person because we're a leader in the MPP currently. Is it Alan Kojo Chremantin? He is not a leader. He is a follower. And we see maybe. Is it Kennedy Akompre Japan? Kennedy can never be president. Kennedy can never even hold any office of any governmental office in London. In England, he onya chance in book. With his character, his nature. Obi ultimately radio Suni TV so say Abran TV journalist I born into urban premises at Yomumbono Imprano. Can that person be a president? Can he be a president? Is it a friend is saying Bawumia is a thief, organized criminal? That is who Bawumia is. He's an organized Elijah Uria or Bokrono. When it comes to the MPP party, when I look at the way I could do a champion, you didn't fast so. And Akufo-Addo was happy here in London. And their friend is saying, Mr. Plantain for food and job. Plantain minister. Womu dear Rusie ever London, Krum ha. Then I asked myself, say, Akufo-Addo no, Akufo-Addo. Womu. The punishment that Ghanaians have to give them after office when they exit power should not be imprisonment too. No. We should take them to the court of law. And then when they are found, say they have misappropriated the state funds, the way I bought a champion to you, that same thing must be done to this President Akufo-Addo and his families. They should go through the court of law. That punishment should be a capital punishment. So before be president, they will not come and take the nation for granted. They will not come and waste our time, waste energy, waste resources, and take us to a default nation. People like Akufo-Addo, when they exit power, I see a do munina, and maybe a man who can say, and see a trial will be a city trust amrani. Near the Mukojina court. No one will see a duo asem. Near you're finding out, say, Oma Riasika, Oma misappropriate state funds. I see a more capital punishment near Bowomutu. Nonsense. Just say Tikronimon and Yansa just say people don't have any they don't have any sense. Say, okay, this is how we have to reason as a nation, as a people. Yes, sorry, a cancellation of payment of tolls. And yes, sorry, a reintroduction of a friend is saying a year tolls. How? Who buy UK? Policies be what? A man for two lawyers, a kukudam, a tiwa. Think tank people, as to how in the next 20 years, 1% UK 30 years, how 1% UK a man for Genema Kuruno, Kuruno Tumpon, but who bami chrome, Yamebachere, who bami chrome, where could the destroyer, the Kuronua, a dear chia, a kutiabo, and some huno, and your man win here, near Kofa Kaka Motobi. Akufuado no tikronim na nsem hunu ne nsem fom and I no mete ya I say we bisa John Mahama question say John Mahama promise na say ni say ukra mpo de say emrante a omunim nyanse ebisa question ebisa Mahama question we Akufuado kra de nyese ubisa question ewo wabrabo ukra de nka ban na akra no so wonim nyansa pa na sebio nipa pa ewo no obrɛ pa ka ban na nka wo de akonya na to se menko. They said they all catch it at a mouse. But no. Thereby, the country is expected to lose 7 million of the remaining of the year due to a year cancellation of the collection of road tolls. Ghana is projected to raise about 78 million annually from road tolls. Ken Oforiatta, Minister of Finance, who disclosed this during a press conference on the 2022 budget in Accra last week, said the decision to stop the collection of road tolls was to facilitate a faster movement of people on goods. This was their reason. So now, the reintroduction, what is it going to do? That is what pains me about this government. This government, was a firing squad. This government, Akufuado, MPP, court of law. They try woman D4 I see a bow in the 50s a friend is saying Europe a krobiswa yadu begina a trafa yadu begina a square near picture was so that it will scare the people. Of course a year Singapore you make sure that they imprison you. Near ma a friend is saying a little a friend is saying injection yeah ball panier. Now we'll call. No time to waste. Yet in Kwasiafu we saw me breaking it. Yet in Kruma Abraham breaking it. So I'm breaking it in the Emma Mukwayo. So I question no Yebusa Muni Yanono. And no hunti and the Afar Junior and Namswa and also come why the third force airban. Because one of the questions Ghanaians you have to ask yourselves and say, you got two abani Jane Mensade Amano Ebaye. Eddie, a friend is saying the numbers are MPP winning here, the numbers are NDC winning here. We saw how many times Jane Mensa SSA Abano. Who Ghanaian no? Who feel say you don't support the MPP government. Now have you asked yourself a quine cram how many to Mrs. San numbers no? A quine crow to me the numbers for Bashi moi a fayeko no. And a friend is saying the total number of registration acquire pepe. Have you asked yourself? Tell you 2020 MPP voters in Ashanti region. Oman Tuaba. There was voter apathy. Oman Tuaba. Oman Tuaba. Oman Tuaba. Data na ne wo na chese Oman Tuaba. Isi ye kwa animu no. Ye kwa animu no. No mo di bi hihiem, no mo yi bi free, no mo di bi kan, no mo yi bi free, no mo di bi hihiem, no mo yi bi free, no mo di bi kan. Te said the ye a friend is saying alata ni obi ewo Nigeria. Because 2020, Ashanti region, there was voter apathy. It was the same thing that happened to the NDC in 2016. There was a voter apathy. Ubisa ubi oye MPP niya. Obeka choso no abano MPP. Omodi oma say omano. Intinya di obeto ama NDC. But ono so onkoto ma MPP. Sa nkofo no me voters register no mo nkonkoto no. Oma bano. Aya yere mahwan. Easy no office or yes or no office somewhere smarter but 2024 there ye nyina ebe kwa kuchina ba no total ballot cast ye nyina ebe ba be kwenkan bi ye nyina ebe wa abonten nya de obi be wie bi obi wie bi ye nyina ebe kontokwa wo kuro ni mu wa ko mind obi anya obi a that's all temiye. So 2024 there easy ekwan a wo famu a wo wie wa ba mu no ye ma wo ma me wie aba ni mu and farm support to the MPP. That is the gospel truth. We have to say it to the people. Easy, Jane Mensano. Because 2020, in said there was voter apathy in Ashanti region. A quine crack, sa any pano man to abano. Ye come actually, yes, I sign about one. The numbers were Ashanti region. About one pija and move 3-4 times. And Ashanti region, Quano. Besine, easy in chile move. Besine, one chile. Anyway. So Yanko the road tools now. Government say what they ban. Now the amount of money a Ghana for because for me it makes no sense. Say you cancel road tool. Now the government SRD reintroduction of road tools. It makes no sense. It tells you clearly that the people leading the nation, they are not thinkers. They don't think. They don't reason. It's like they lack ideas. No wonder said Gabi Bekan said the government, they need new ideas. They don't have the ideas. They are bereft with ideas. The so-called men don't have ideas anymore. If a person is leading the nation, no, the Ghana to a default state. And a cry patch say IMF MY. Now say you intiminya bosia 3 billion. Now be sine you intiminya 3 billion. No. Now we Akufo-Addo Bejina Parliament. Oh dear, say a friends and negotiations for the 3 billion is going on well. I atron Odi. When him clearly said the negotiation for that 3 billion. One person will free IMF one. And go ye. But this man is very deceitful. This man is very toxic. Just say one only there. Na brabo no the di anim o man nim no. Krono abrabo from ne nkora abrim no. An odi ababa ye o mampanyin president. And one kind of akohwie die nko a. Akohwie die nko a. Asemo. O man say be ye. Kind of current so when ya man. One kind of current so I would dance so I wouldn't mean that. No, say sorry na kokasa. Because I see no reason why we will have a country like Ghana. I benya empayinfo bi to say Akufo-Addo ho. Edwa woman in opposition. Now ombenya power. Na yentimi sebio. Yentimi enya omo ho mfaso. And yet they come and they are promising us heaven and hell. 2024, the elephant will definitely go into the bush and they will never come back again. Allah. For your government, now you take over MPP government. You have to deliberately collapse the MPP party. TMA, we are MP, we are buying, and you come and then ube Jipa in 2025. You must deliberately TMA. A buying be obeba after MPP Akufo-Addo. Oba, you must deliberately collapse MPP. Muntieni. Because from 1966, this particular family has not allowed Ghanaians to realize our potential. From 1966, this government has brought division, these people, into our nation. From 1966, we have not been able to realize our full potential as a people, as a nation. Till date, there are people that walk. So when we go to school, people don't even have chairs and tables to sit on. It was because of this particular evil government, these people, this set of family, this JB Dankwa family, these people. The reason why later I'm call di 6 match or voter region. Di 6 match or voter region. Then quickly, and the letter, a friend is saying, Bedema, or blank Bedema. Share that status or publish it, a document, for people to know, say, Koblant Bedema also betrayed Kwame Nkrumah because Bedema later, and also ASL when CIA America for be in Kitaho so that only two Kwame Nkrumah free idea so and they want to push it say JB dan kwankwan and opposite to a year Kwame Nkrumah na ye Koblant Bedema so kaho. Silly people, evil people, because they want Ghanaians to understand when it comes to the governance, woman to Akufo-Addo, no woman to Kwame Nkrumah, no, and yet JB dan kwankwan Koblant Bedema so kaho. These people are very evil. And I'm saying it. Any government that will come in 2025, deliberately they collapse the banking sector, collapse Ghanaian businessmen. Deliberately when you come, collapse the MPP. Be deliberate about it. Yes. Collapse the MPP. No? Make sure that you collapse the MPP. Koduto. If an eye for an eye, we should do it. Because there comes a time in life, we should not entertain the destroyers of the nation. When there comes a time in life, you don't entertain evildoers. in our nation politics. No, 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 no. I said, I'll be I said, Dr. Ren, oh, so in the end, what do you want us to do? Collapse the MPP party when you come in 2025. Any government that will come. There should be deliberate attempt. Collapse it. Collapse it. We want government, they will be bold to collapse the MPP government. Ah! No reasoning, nothing, no reasoning, no reasoning. No reasoning. Just say, yeah, baby, yeah, meaning found, yeah, sorry, on a part, chrono, a timino, yeah, sorry, on a part, mini, a kufadu to me appointing over 100 ministers. He is in a hurry. Ekusi say. He is in a hurry. Ekusi say. Eh? Who said, Dr. Ren, kudos, you are back on track. Sometimes you have to shake some of the politicians. I am on Tiasie. Ghana for Montiasi. We should not give the politician the easy field a part for them to just go to the Jubilee. So sometimes let the politicians know, say, even though you support them one way or the other, you can also shake them. What I say, yeah, Montinio maybe I say politics no, hey, Ghana for the TMEA. So in the end, we have to understand this. The people leading the nation today, they don't even know what they are doing. They don't even know. They have no clue what they are doing in power. They have no clue what they are doing. I can't wait for 2024, honestly. When I wake up, when I sleep, I'm a timenia. All that I'm praying is 2024, 7 December, 7 p.m., 7 a.m. Bang, casting a vote. 2025, bang, a new government is in power. And that government within 6 months should collapse MPP government, MPP party. Period. Yɛhwɛ adeɛ bi a aba wɔn ankasa MPP no. So my member Modiana memfa road tolls no ne bridge no the ɔmbɛgye ɔmo sɛ motorbike ɔmbɛgye a friend saying say 10 pesos and proposed fees and charges ɛbɛyɛ 50 pesos. Car ɛbɛyɛ from a friend saying 50 pesos to 1 pesos and a 4x4 and so be 1 cedis and a friend is saying yes a trap road to be a more ubetia ukra pickup 4x4 vehicle ubetia 1 cedi and now 1 cedi 50 pesos. A friend is saying light buses no so ubetia a 1 cedi and I say approve fees and the charges no a friend is saying 1 cedi and a proposed one is 1 cedi 50 pesos. Light buses 1 cedi 50 pesos. Mommy wagon and heavy buses and also 150 approved fees no any charges no 1 cedi 50 pesos and a proposed fees no 2 cedis into the only proposal no 2 cedis. I mean I'm said any boy a medium goose truck 3 axle no and a 4 axle no and no fees near 2 cedis but Oma propose 3 cedis until we use those cars nibia. They are proposing say ubitia 3 cedis. And agriculture tractors no and also 50 50 pesos and a woman proposed fees on person 1 cedis. Until Shannon so we and a man penny kufuado and then call for lucky ideas on person. I mean, kind of letter na about to say reintroduction of road tolls, amendment of the fees and charges, miscellaneous provision, article 2022 Act 1080. A reference is made to paragraph 462 of the 2023 budget statement and economic policies of government on reintroduction of road tolls. Reference is also made to section 6 of the fees and charges, that is into bracket miscellaneous provisions at 2022 at 1080. 2. It is provided under section 6 of Act 1080 of the minister to amend the schedules of the act to include or exclude MDAs and or adjust the fees and charges collected by MDAs so their service through a legislative instrument when necessary. 3. Accordingly, this ministry has initiated steps to provide for foundational rates for tolling of roads and highways as part of the amendment of the Act pending completion of the process to identify the roads and highways to be affected by the reintroduction of the road tolls as stated in the budget. We are by this letter convening the proposed rates as per the attached Appendix 1 for inputs by the Ministry of Roads and Highways to enable this ministry complete the schedules of fees under the impending legislative instrument, counting on the usual cooperation. Signed by the Minister for Roads and Highways and also Chief Director and Deputy Minister for Finance. So for me, my question is, what has really changed in here? Yes, it's our road tools. What do you say? What has really changed? The question is, question is, did the government really explain the rationale? According to the government, at that time, all council road tool, on only rationale or the buy and say, to facilitate a faster movement of people and goods. So now the question is, yes, I hear a reintroduction. Does it mean it's going to slow the process of goods and services and people on our roads? Because that's what the government and say facilitate amma and comfort to me ako ejuma and tentem nneoma nso akwa kodu eye edwomu tentem. Question as is maybe say, with this new reintroduction, have we solved the problem? You see, the government don't think. Yeah, government say ye abaya womo dwene and commands here womo di close womo di stop a friend is the collection of road tolls and say komo put in place technology. Sebio e best start say ukotwa mu road tolls that no area wo numbers to say the UK road tolls bebre wo krom. But ucha baby it's just normal ticket you pay in advance to cross. Bridges you have to pay in advance. And about digitalization. Sir, we need to digitalize our system. Why say Emra your two road tools? Introducing a technology. Now a friend is saying artificial intelligence. Software, a friend is engineers. Naija, almost so antinatna and operate so that at least you be not Ghana for in Quada almost certificate when it comes to a year these field, Now almost wabwa, amaya collect your road tools. What prevent a year Ghana sank at least for once? Omampina bedi actually, every man adjini a year juma. Nanka iba wumiano. Digitalization at least yetimi implement it at this particular time. I be a reintroduction because I know so beboa and also man ko phone ko tena na won enko digi enko kase matiti kitama and also crab the best boa my friend is saying amanfo asebiu wo mu efa kwan bon so bi ewiewia ye road to sika no kra eto obe ebetwa. But you see I'm paying for we no. They don't get the citizens involved though. Introduce policies and programs. They don't get the nation, the citizens involved. Just nipa miensa enum enan bi kwotena baby. Na ya fa adwene okay na yemfa nkoto mframem. Yemfa ma social commentators. Yemfa ma party foot soldiers. Yemfa ma friend say Ministry of Communication for Ministry of Friend Information for munko kan ho asem. Ghana Nino or Tikrum. He or she has no idea. The entire came, no idea. The entire reintroduction, no idea. then the people keep suffering. Because in the end, no, if you want your policies to be understood, you are not a government or a president in charge of animals. You are in charge of human beings. So you need the stakeholders, no, one also input to drum home your policies to the people. For example, Mikasa Ekufuado, the idea of making Accra the cleanest city in Africa was very laudable. But what kind implementation process? How many people did they? Get involved? They didn't get anybody involved. And one party, a friend is communicators. Party, a friend is information, machineries. That's it. But the people are, we need to get them involved and tell them the reason why we want Accra to be the cleanest city. No, we have to tell them, educate them, the need. Say, environment no clean. And I see equipment, machines, tractors. And or no clean. No, yanka wasemo, yentu wana mo. Na badani slogan. I want to make Accra the cleanest city. TMA. And that is the reason why amount for teacher will be sebu will be and go school because school no cry no yem paying for no cry me cry man could be crying because me whom fast will be because the wisdom which is the application no apply with a information acquired which is the knowledge no it's Ghana need to grow President Akan making Accra the cleanest city but one tiasi when him cry be faso and will be also in channel sa pepe and ye tikromo and I hear tia nkofoka busumi so etua omuka but meanwhile the Ghanaian no kwaya youth and afforestation busumi no so anaketua am I nurses for one more allowance 13 months am I NAPCO for 10 months 12 months and actually almost 13 months aketua enkoye. What kind of nation are we building if we are not getting the people that voted us into power? We are not getting them involved with the policies and the programs. So by BB say me pese Ghana, Accra, the cleanest city. You need to get opinion leaders. You need to get people that are being respected in the society, in the areas that they live. You get everybody involved. So that at the end of the day, with the idea in the bar, implementation becomes easy. And then before you realize, you will realize the reason what they buy. And this is what it is. And when I see, you say Accra the cleanest city. Near tears crum, near far by for no more last year, mamma, no more sorry free crime, where Jimmy Anna near Boo. But yen chere mamma no said the entire as one sorry free crime. Yen chere as you. Boo be within 1 week. Say a month for you now obey law. No, within the next 1 month, now a month first start here. Woman say I call the same place because there is no understanding, comprehension, no anyone. And then you see, oh Charlie. Sometimes when I hear my brother, a friend is saying, no degree family can't someone, it's because you move in a yako school. Ye ma school no ma emfaso emma o man Ghana. Ye the school na ya the titles no. Ye the dwaya no. But really and truly no. Nyansa no pa no. We have not exhibited it. And that is the truth. That is the gospel truth. The so-called academicians. Menkase school koye. Acquiring information is very, very good, which is the knowledge. But dear. Ye ko school. Ye acquire knowledge. And faswa ben e dia ba ama ye busuafo. Meka wo man Ghana. And faswa ben pa. And wo man no enya. Making Accra the cleanest city, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. It is also job creation. Back UK, first time I ever do Chrome as a student, as a then. Why? As for the job making cleaning, they are normal. They are normal. Ubisa Ghana for 80% and not 70%. When we do Chrome, one fair job we do here, cleaning. 2 hours, 3 hours. It's important. We need to teach the people. With the reintroduction of Toba, people don't even have the understanding. Okay, a crony here, Sika, and I too, and a cha, Sika, the road to Sisi, a Pessia de Babico, Chrono, yes, Canty, yes, I'm famra. No rationale behind, no explanation, nothing. Civil education for Mutikrum, nobody is even giving the nation the education on radio, on TV. A friend is saying, I will maintain nothing. Yet, Tikronim, sir. Yet, we will come back to square one. People will receive their salaries. People will not get fired. People will not be punished. Bosumi bedu, ebeji aketuya. Bosumi bedu, obe friend who Dr. O, Dr. B, Dr. Who, Dr. C, Dr. K, Dr. This. But yet, krani PhD and fasunisu. Baba kroma entesa. Bakroma there be. And faswo, obia won faswo. The system and the nature of the way will be our emphasis, including disabled for. That is how we build a nation. We don't build nations based on emotions. We build nations based on ideas, implementation of ideas, making the idea more, a friend is saying, more practical, that human beings can feel it. When we talk about change of government, a Kufuor change, Ghanaians have not felt change. The nation has rather retrogressed. And people like a Kufuor and co. If I was to be the president 2025, I tell you, I will make sure that the parliament, my people, the people that voted for me, if I have numbers in parliament, we will change certain laws to make sure so we will try these president and the ministers quickly. Those that deserve to be shot, we will shoot them. We won't waste time. Because in the end, they have acquired the knowledge to steal. That's it. And Tubenya will be our professor, heart surgeon, Ghana, because the political party or the Huma Beshimino, a Cronfo ne womb. Good intention, Kwanwa, or Baba Cronfo. To show me to say, Professor, a friend is saying, a prof, yeah, and I say, all cast a Jubilee House of one, a mastermind in a SAT. Professor Friendpo. Excavators, 5 and on the quad about 750. Nation building is simple. Ideas must be implemented. You get the people along with your ideas. You see, Kwame Nkrumah, the way you wouldn't say, or you're so supernatural, very simple. That would do third force with us. TMA, the wouldn't say, or you're so supernatural here. He got the men and women along with the policies. I want to make Accra the cleanest city, get the people along. You achieve it, get the people along. You can use the mosque, you can use churches, you can use the pastors, you can use opinion leaders, you can use the assembly members, you can use, a friend is saying, you can call for communal labor. Come, community labor, everybody come, get on board. Every Saturday afternoon or every Friday, a friend is saying afternoon, we get on board. We explain to the people the reason why we need the city to be clean. The reason why we need our environment to be clean. People are dying of malaria. What brings malaria is death, a fin and a malaria. You explain to people, we spend millions of dollars to go and buy malaria and drugs. It's to get rid of malaria. It's cleanliness. You teach the people, you train the people from the nursery, from JHS, from primary, from JHS, from SHS. You teach these people, you train them, you inculcate in them the habit. Tigana no subject. Nyumebo yenchre yo yenchre yen crack. Tikronim and nyumebo yenchre yen crack. For example, Tigana you too gold. How many times now be call JHS? I bet you about mining. Nobody teaches you about mining until so I could do university. Until so I could university. From SHS, what could see geography be and son up so come and son up could see about mining. No. That time, the Chinese child, at early stages, you learn about mining. The New Zealand child, at early stages, you learn mining. Into a noble real 18, 19 years, 20 years, or find a back pine, or back or the certificate, about the head of Anglo Good Ashanti. Now, man at town, no be a boy at the man. But meanwhile, who crum mining no one. You are not teaching your children based on the mining. Say mining, no, and you good gold, natural resources. You two are you deal with, and only young home for sure, and Cherubia. It's your cosuku from nursery to JHS and Fasobia anymore. And you chew, and pour, chew, and pour. And yet, the acting majority of the leaders of Ghana is wicked and pure evil when they get elected to office and realize the free incentives. That is what our brother is saying. And that is gospel truth. And that is the gospel truth. You see, nation building, we need to get everybody along. Everyone must be included. Everybody. Nobody should be left out. If we want to compete with the Chinese, we need the best of ideas. Everyone should get on board. Those ones that you think is stupidity described to you, we should get them on board. That is why about UK, there's these advanced countries are like you love to be there because it's like, oh wow, wow. You don't even see open gutter today. Ghana contractors, construction, open gutters in the 21st century. You sit down, you open gutters. Open gutters. Oh, we are just jokers. 21st century. You sit down, you road, you quine. You be gutter, banya, open gutter. I mean, British, the English people, no more slaves to the Romans. Roman for Eja woman so woman kono de woman. They said the Ghana for ye day 1957 in your independence. What happened? They say the British, the English people started dying of cholera. Almost at least who cholera, left, right, center, no who rough. Only the enter because they were expanding the building of their nation. But almost expanding One project and no more open sewage system, almost gutters. House flies, and so when they eat, they find out say they were dying. Do you know what they did? They had to go back to the Romans to teach them. They had to go and bring the Roman architects to build, and they started learning from it. And a cholera a 3 year it tried. But Ghana, Yakosuku, Yakobi wo Rome, Yakobi wo Infa, Yakobi wo Saskatchewan, Munina, Canada. We saw that me bra would dim at Temo, so we teach Saskatchewan. So I know you could be well Canada. Me bra, I me go food me. That's a boy bill. So anyway. So this is how we build. The intellectuals, one more adrenaline on my home school, I could do pempens, one more dear. What G any emerwafon nyansa no now they are boom now move sane no ba ya de ne de se nipa na nko school a wonim nyansa enti omo sie so nwa ko school no a sebio wo mu tu kwan ba ama no ne So we school, so we school. Your boy, your PhD, your bare feet, panya, your corona show monsa. And look at the results. Look at the results. What prevents us as a nation? Say, okay, malaria, kumi, and do you need to care about malaria tablet? We are spending so much until every Sunday or Friday of every month, once Sunday or once a friend is a Friday of every month, you buy a general cleaning. We are mosque now. We be a mosque. You jimra. We be a mosque. You be final. We are sorry now. We be a you be final. The nation belongs to us. We need to dictate for the people as what we want to do, because in the end, no, malaria no brasia. We the people benefit. COVID-19 bay. Akufo-Addo kaso obi antena dem. Ya antena. Okoje executive instrument. Police for buano. Soldier for buano. What prevent us as a nation? So every Sunday, once in a month or Friday in a month, yeah, just baku Sunday, yeah, baku Friday, we are using it to do communal labor, cleaning of environment. One bar, you be final, you be charge you be just every work, and they are to a friend say equipment. I'm a jumana koso. Yet, to grow no see a quite heavy. Until your mind gun and then will be out. Say crony be ye, say crony ye, you're quite heavy. 70% Ghanaians, that's almost quite heavy. Until chrono team, that's a gata down in chain. Now, say be once next sim, no what to watch one chain. Also watching a bengata there. I cannot. Also watching a bengata no one at the pan. And it just say watch it. What into watch be answer your tone or gata. Watch be brave or gata, your tone or gata. My people. As a nation, we need to get the people involved. You see, this morning's message is very simple. It's a message for you to understand. Say, achia embuye. What do I say? Esia bebuye na. Tiemie. What I say? Because sometimes you people should agree with Kevin Taylor and his ghost team on certain issues to change the narrative on how citizens of Ghana vote. Kwesi, you see, any freedom fighter, Kwesi, we name no. Catch them. We want to say, Sebio, no, we Kevin Taylor. We don't do that. We all do the same job. What do I say? But sometimes, you know, and maybe we can agree, sometimes we can disagree. We are not enemies. Our followers should understand. Our lovers should understand. We NDC, if I question Mahama, I am not your enemy, and you are also not my enemy. Because in Mahama, no, you're Ghanaian. Dr. Ren, you're Ghanaian. Wow, once we NDC, once we are Ghanaian. You want the best, I also want the best. How we want the best, we need to question for the best. Because if we don't question politicians, they will always give us the womope, not the yenyepe. And sometimes we as followers, allow and understand certain things. So we'll be in time, when we come here and you see Otuaba TV, you see a friend is saying, Ohini David, you see Amazing GH, you see Kwa 44, Mama Ba, you see all of us doing videos. It is for us to get the best for our nation. You see, free mind or fire. All that we need is the best for the nation. What you see? We want the best for the nation. And that is it. We who say, you know, videos be a here. From day one, you have seen Dr. Ren use his platform to inform Ghanaians, educate Ghanaians, for us to get the best for our people. And that is what we will do. It's not going to be easy because MPP and NDC, you know, one more traditions. MPP and NDC, or mere traditions. A man for you trouble from it was our political parties. And it's a Juma no aye. Thankfully, you not Ghana for me and answer for more support to you. Because support, they share our videos, they believe in what we are talking. Because everybody is tired. We are tired. Don't you as a Ghana, are you not tired? Are you not tired that those days when we are talking about the primus inter pares and Ghana for and you can't about Ghana, you can't about Africa, you can't South Africa. 2010 and Nipa South Africa, you can share World Cup BB. Now share the way you grown it here. Ow, let me bow what boase, let me show what boase and see yay. Kwabena mani ampo Sam Jonah, my boy bro, says Sam Jonah. Anyway, The road tolls almost back. For me, I think it's about time government needs to respect the citizens. Nasa obey BB, Nasa obey BB more. I saw tea up from citizens, no. So when we introduce BB in Swa, I saw tea free citizens, no. So that at least it won't be like obey a president, a hand tiny drenty, won't hear what the masses are saying. As a country, you cannot build a country without followers. You need followers to be before you become a leader. Without followers, there is no leadership. So when you are leading the people that follows you, sometimes pause, sit down, relax, listen to the followers. What are they saying? What can we do to change the narrative? Kroma for so omope, a kroma for so mope, we o come so mope, me say my yam or busa question, a kwabe na mayo, but we all move, we get along, we move, because that is what we want. That is how we can build a nation. Ghana, ya catch you. Jack, ya catch you. You have no idea. Ya catch you. A craft in the air how to build toilets. Ya catch you. Oh, la. Ya catch you, papa. But I know the Ghanaian spirit. I know the can-do spirit. Ya kasi ya. Ya no enche ni aye. That is the spirit of the Ghanaian. That is the spirit of the bankuma trediampo. Na nanom de dum ye de che ye. Se Ghana ni so obeya. Obeye. Enche Ghana ni ye na adwene say, hey, medi wa bro, obedi wa bro. Ghana ni ye na adwene say, hey, me shiraw, obe shiraw. That is how the Ghanaian is. Iti achia de enso embui. But my fear, and I say, sa nkofo we ya, wo mu di anim no. Ye nkwanya wo mu sesu biem in our party politics. And ladies and gentlemen, now I have a friend that said news be. I don't know if I should break it. Let me see if I can, and then just do it quickly. A Volta region, one sense somewhere, and now whereby inti papa, inti a year canal Festus Abwaji, a somewhere okay, inti, ya Ghana, inti.
It's prescribed in our constitution, Article 210 and I think 215 and so on, and other regulations, the Armed Forces Act 105 and so on. But that is not what the control and management of the armed forces should be about. My argument is that in a short span of time, just about 3 years, we have seen an ascendancy of the state of Ghana misapplying the Ghana armed forces. One, let's go to Ayawasu West Wogo, 31st January 2019. That is a classic example of how the state abuses human rights. Secondly, let us go to voter registration and how the state misapplied men and women in uniform, i.e. the military, to go and supervise elections, which is not their function. We have created that scenario that there is something called election management team, and the military should be part of it. And yet I've not even clearly defined what role the military should play. That is another example. Let us go to Ejura, if it was 2021, June, thereabout. The state again misapplied the Ghana Armed Forces in dealing with an event which was squarely the remit of the Ghana Police Service. Then let us go to the elections, or up to elections. This hoax, as I call it, about Western Togoland, terrorists invading Ghana, that was a ploy. And in the
this is coming from a military office. I have a background in security. A lot of things I do in this country is about security. Listen to what this man is saying. He's a colonel, Ghana Armed Forces. And I'll tell you one of the reasons why. It got to a point in time here in London. I had the police coming to investigate me on a conversation with me and the Western Togoland people. And one fine morning, I had gone to work. Then I got a call from the owner of the business. And he said, Doc, I'm getting calls from Ghana, left, right, center. And I wrote some articles for Modern Ghana. And the article on Modern Ghana was supposed to publish it. And I was talking about the hoax of Western Togoland. That is a government ploy. And that the nation should not allow these military men to go to the Volta region. And that as far as I'm concerned with experience, there is nothing like Ghana being attacked. So I wrote an article, Modern Ghana. Like joke. Morning, come and see. I tell you this, when you see these MPP people, and some of them are in the CIA, some of them are in the government top hierarchies. Don't kid yourself. When it comes to England, MPP is connected. And yeah, don't joke with it. Then my management and I sat down. Said, Doc, we've seen that lately GN Radio making. That time we televised it on Sky TV and Sky Radio. TMEA. Then it sat me down. Doc, from henceforth, we don't want you to do any story on this particular Western Togoland because you're causing problem. And the owner of the company is getting calls. So stop it. I said, why must I stop? Because it's nation building. And if I know the truth, I have to let my people know the truth. He said, no, you need to stop it. Then I was made one or two things in terms of law. All right, I agreed, and I had to stop. When my first interview with the Western Togoland people, with the old man and almost a spokesperson, the questions I asked them, after the questions on radio, we became friends. So I called the gentleman one day. I told the gentleman, be honest with me. Be truthful to me. Let's speak, because you're a Votarian. I'm also a Ghanaian. I'm an Enzima. In your own right and on your own conscience, tell me the truth. In all these Western Togoland. And the gentleman gave me in depth about this Western Togoland situation. Because my question was that, why is it that it did not happen under Rawlings? How come all of a sudden we are getting Western Togoland left, right, center? It was because of the election. The government cannot send military people just like that to the friend is saying, to these voter land. They need to come up with something. They need to create something. And they created this Western Togoland. Got some old man. Financed the old man. Act as if you want the separation of Togoland, this, that, so that the military people will go there and make it like Ghana is under attack. Because Ghana is no more a military state. It's a democratic country. So, per the laws, it is police that has to protect the nation. So, army should not be in our neighborhood just like that. Because we have chosen democracy. And when it comes to democracy, it is the police people who are the law enforcers. Army don't have any business to do in our society. It is when the country is under attack or they feel that Ghana is under attack, that is when they come in. And since they know Ghana was not under attack and the Voltarians were not under attack, they had to create. That was the Western Togoland. Till date, if I send article to Modern Ghana, they have banned me indefinitely. Modern Ghana. The owners, the people behind it are the MPP people. So when I write story to Modern Togoland, Modern Ghana, never would they publish my story. Because they know that And I was preaching about the truth to my brothers and sisters in the Volta region. And the same thing is what they did in Ashaiman. I condemned the killing of the military man. But they needed us as rational human beings. Ashaiman already was a target come 2024 election. So when this mistake happened, when this demise of this military officer happened, then they took that chance. With helicopters, caused fear into them. So come 2024, because Ashaiman is a stronghold of NDC, let's put fear into them. When I hear some boys on TV, they call themselves, they've given them a designated some, work jobs for them, government spokesperson on security and governance. They will tell you. They will tell you, Dr. Red. We will speak truth to these people, MPP. I was once upon a time a member of MPP. I'm no more. Their schemes are always evil. Their ways are never the ways of upright. And see, when some of us were bold to speak to some of these officers, they couldn't come out. And that is the problem of Ghanaian military officers. Recently, we did a demonstration about Galamsey here in the UK. And we went to meet Papa Usu Ankuma, the High Commissioner. And there was a colonel. I've forgotten his name. He was there. I spoke my mind. I told him, I said, look, sir, professionals like you have let Ghana down. Professionals like you have let the nation down. Because we fail to speak truth whenever we have to speak the truth to people. Because we are afraid to die. In a democracy, men that are afraid to die will never give their people the best. The people are afraid. They are afraid of a Akufo-Addo because, a Akufo-Addo is all about a tutrasem. I'm telling you the gospel truth here. 2008, a Akufo-Addo, Kofa, Nigerians, coaches. The coaches was more than 10 coaches with tags from Lagos, tags from Nigeria, ready to destroy the nation, all in the name of power for Akufo-Addo. And so you saw 2020, 2008, when men were supposed to go to time, Kufuor ended up in hospital because of high blood pressure. Kufuor ended up in Komfanochi Teaching Hospital. High blood pressure. Yeah, Rashid they call Komfanochi Teaching Hospital. Kufuor. 2008. Time election. By-election. That time election. Yeah, the Kufuor call. Because of high blood pressure. Because the pressure Kufuor was given onto him was putting, he was trying to put Kufuor into a great danger. So by all means, Kufuor should declare the election. He should force EC, Afarijan, to declare the election in his favor. In 2008, anybody that remembers will tell you that in 2008, I was there feeling Gadochi. Yes, will be saying, feeling Gadochi. I always don't forget when people wanted to make certain things and Asiedun Ketia, we didn't know all of a sudden we saw Asiedun Ketia and Rollins coming from Ridge. Ebimusu, the everyone said Nima boys, no free Nima, Newtown, Mamobi, Sukura, Jamestown, Agbajena. All of them rushing to headquarters because it was just one message that they sent to them that MPP wants to change the election and declare Akufo-Addo as president. When the information came, said Akufo-Addo, Enya +1, 50 +1. I see a call run off. The baby, I see a cocoa to abano. Time. He started putting pressure on John Ejekun Kufuor. The man had high blood pressure. The Nekoto Komfanochi Teaching Hospital. The baby actually, Omukura na nemu kakra, Ejekun kakra. Because Akufo-Addo wanted the nation to be destroyed. Pack more buses. Ask yourself why he sacked his military officer. I told you. Said they will do some changes in the army. Because the military officer, the bodyguard, no, they've told them that, look, sometimes some of your decisions that you take is not in the interest of Ghana. It will destroy Ghana. It will get Ghana. But you see, sometimes when I sit back, then I say, thanks to the Ghanaian. Thanks to the Ghanaian, especially the military. Especially the military men who are loyal to the NDC. I won't lie. Thanks to the military men who are very loyal to the NDC. Because this nonsense that is going on, this Ghana country that has been put into a default nation. I think about now, you'll be the kerosene go from near the Jatom, not from north, south, east, west, a Jatokroni. But thanks to them, they've comported themselves, they've behaved. They've behaved. And exactly what a Kufuor is planning to do in 2024. And that is what he's going to do.
He supplied the Ghana forces in dealing with an event which was squarely the remit of the Ghana Police Service. Then let us go to the elections, or up to elections. This hoax, as I call it, about Western Togoland, terrorists invading Ghana, that was a ploy.
Hello, Joyce.
And in the process, the armed forces were deployed and casualties occurred. People were arrested. We saw them in the media. As of now, can any journalist tell us where those arrested persons are?
Good.
What has been the outcome of that event? Then let us.
That was exactly the article I was writing. I wrote the questions I wrote to date. Modern Ghana, they don't publish my articles. And because you see, they are there to propagate the agenda of the MPP people. And that is why Kufuor knows clearly, say he's going to hand over power to an MPP regime. And the reason why he wants to clearly hand over to Bawumia is not because of anything. It's because Bawumia is as criminal as a Kufuor. Bawumia is as criminal as a Kufuor. Sanya Bawumia Kufuor tier. Sana Bawumia tier. Very criminal. He has been coached. He has been trained all these years by Kufuor from 2008 till date. Coach Bawumia, the youthful age of Bawumia, he was trained by a Kufuor. So he is a Muslim, but he's a Muslim with evil mind. He's been trained. He has been brainwashed. Ladies and gentlemen, my name, of course, is Dr. And this is where time will permit us. I'll end here. Thank you so much. We have other jobs and other works to also do. God bless our homeland, Ghana, make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever and ever. Amen. Thank you, watch it. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody, Ralph. Thank you, everybody that came on YouTube to support Dr. Ren. God bless you all.